Hey, what's going on, beautiful world? Welcome back to the 1028. Um, I always say every time you press a video on this channel, you're gonna leave with some value. You're gonna leave this channel better than what you found it. Okay? And this story I'm about to tell you, is one of those stories that I don't want you to forget. All right, it's about a grandson, his grandfather, and a dusty watch. And by the time we're done, you're going to understand the value of this story and understand your value. So, the grandfather gave his grandson this dusty watch, and he told him, take this watch and take it to the pawn shop and see what they give you for. So he grabbed the watch up, he took it to the pawn shop, and he skipped down there. And he looked behind the counter and he told the guy, he said, what would you give me for this watch? The guy looked at him and said, looked at the watch, he said, I'll give you the weight of it in metal. So I'll give you about $90 for this watch. The kid was jumping for joy. He couldn't believe this dusty old watch was worth $90. So he grabbed the watch up, he took it to his grandfather, and he told him, he said, Grandfather, they're about to give me $90 for this watch. He said, that's great, kid. That's great. Now take this watch and take it to the jeweler and see what they're gonna give you for this watch. So he took the watch, he took it to the jeweler. He walked in and he looked behind the counter and said, what are you going to give me for this watch, man? What would you give me for this watch? And the jeweler looked at this dusty old watch. He said, I could probably use it for parts. Um, okay, I'll give you $200 for this watch. Kid almost lost his stuff, man. He almost lost his stuff. He was about to just sell the watch right there, but he promised his grandfather he'll take it back and tell him the information. So that's what he did. He took the watch back to his grandfather and he said, look, granddaddy, they're going to give us $200 for this watch. $200. That's 200, 100 pennies, man. They're going to give us that money. And the grandfather said, calm down, kid. Calm down. I want you to take this watch and take it to the antique shop and see what they give you. The grandkid was upset. He was like, this is $200 he's about to give us for this old crusty watch. What do you mean? But I'm going to do that because you asked me, right? And he took that watch and he took it to the antique shop. And when he took it to the antique shop, he showed the guy behind the counter this watch. The guy's eyes went wide. They were glistening. He looked around, he locked the door, and he looked the kid in the eye and said, kid, this is the most valuable watch that ever walked into this shop, into this shop. He said there's only four of these in existence, and they only know where three of them are at. This is the fourth one. He looked the kid in the eye and he said, kid, I will give you $250,000 for this watch. $250,000. The kid couldn't believe it. The kid grabbed the watch and ran as fast as he could to his grandfather. And he said, Grandfather, they're about to give us $250,000 for this watch. The grandfather laughed. He laughed. He said, sit down, kid, let me tell you something. He said, if you go somewhere and they don't understand your value, they'll give you what they think you're worth. But if you go somewhere and they understand your value, they will give you what you're actually worth. So by understanding your value, nobody could take advantage of you because you know who you are. It is more important to know who you are before you know what direction you're going. Because when you get there, then you'll know how to navigate that terrain. The kid learned something that day. And hopefully you learned something from this story. You understand your value. And if wherever you go, if they don't understand your value, they won't give you what you're worth. But if they do, you got something coming to you. Something that'll make you feel good about what is coming to you. So have a great day. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And remember, find your antique shop. That's what you need to do. Find somebody who understands that. Have a good one. Enjoy and like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers, man. Let's do that. All right. Bye-bye. Boom. Hey, you guys enjoy it? Beautiful. I need you to like and subscribe. We're on a journey to reach 100 subscribers. We can't do it without you. So please like and subscribe and share this thing all over. I'll see you on the next video, all right? All right. Goodbye.